What's up YouTube? Welcome back to the Cutlass Board Games channel. It's Diablo 2 Hardcore Modded time. We are back on the Amazon and we are
This place is eerie.
in the eerie place. We are in the catacombs. It's time to try and defeat Andariel. I think we're pretty well prepared. I don't know how strong we really are going to be, but I believe. This character is really unfortunate where it's like, I don't become helpful until later. I'm like waiting for levels and skills, and then the way the mods work is I'm kind of waiting on gold before I really do hit some power spikes. So I am kind of just farming for the most part. But I think I have okay gear. Like I feel like I do a good amount of damage. My follower has a lot of poison damage, which is not going to do anything to Andariel, I'm realizing. But will help me clear stuff. There's just too many shaman. You guys need to fuck right off. You just need to go away. I accidentally opened the door and revealed more of them. Fuck. Okay, I also gotta figure out where I'm headed because I did not find the exit last time. I just found a checkpoint. So let's look at that as well and figure out where we're going on the map. Once there's some less guys trying to kill me, that would be appreciated. It's just like 100 of you bastards. There's another one. Every time I just walk, I keep finding more. Okay, I don't have a key, that's fine. There's another one over here. Fuck me. Oh, okay, that guy's scary. Bane Vex, extra strong. That guy could kill me if I was not careful. Okay, Hatch Hand, Sacred Globe, that's all pretty good. Trying to make sure I pick up the gold. I also feel like class items sell good. This is entirely based on hunch and not facts. What the fuck did you come from? And so I'm kind of picking those up. I'm avoiding anything that's damaged because it will, you know, inherently have less value. I'm about to level up, which is nice. Let's skip back for a second because 18 gives me guided arrow. If I put that on, I'm doing the same amount of damage as just a regular arrow. It just doesn't miss. Great. I don't need that particular type of help right now. I guess the cold arrow does actually give me some utility. In that it will help me shatter some things so they can't be resurrected. But I can't shatter them all. I'm already doing cold damage, but doing extra cold damage encourages it more. I'm gonna try this bottom corner. That's maybe the way to go. No, yeah. Okay. Yeah, on the jewel. We have a lot of jewels. There's a lot of jewels going on. But I haven't got a lot of places to put them. Which is maybe my problem. Open the door. Okay, that hurt quite a lot. Maybe I'm getting impatient and I need to chill because if I rush, that's how I die. If I stop paying close attention, that's how I die. I've only got 4 characters left before it's like true game over. Basically, the concepts, and this has probably been understood by people that are following the series, but if you're new here, if a character dies in a hardcore run, you can't play that character anymore. But for this particular challenge, I can't play that whole class anymore. So I've already lost Sorceress, Druid, and Assassin, which means I cannot play those classes anymore. I'm now an Amazon, which is kind of an intermediary. I don't think it's one of the like super strong ones. And then if this fails, then I've got like Necromancer and Paladin, which are really strong, and can potentially do me a better job. Paladin, which is like much stronger offensively if I do hammers, and Necromancer, which is really strong defensively if I do summons. So it's kind of the vibe. If I'm getting to like the end of Act 5 and going, wow, these guys are really hard to kill, and like maybe it's hammers. If I'm just exploding and I'm struggling to stay alive, then maybe it's Necromancer instead. But then I have a lot of options for keeping myself alive. Because I can use skills from any class if I spend enough money. So sometimes it might just be my fault. Getting stuff like battle orders early will always help a lot, especially if I'm having mana issues. Paladin already has like a lot of defensive things, but I can use like a main aura, like concentration, that I sink skill points into, and then I can buy equipped auras, which is a cool thing that I did before I had Holy Frost, to potentially slow things down as they ran at me. It wasn't the greatest, but it worked sometimes, because it runs on ticks. It kind of has to tick. It's not just if they walk into your radius, which is less helpful, but still something. And then like Holy Shield that I can't use for this character because I'm not using a shield setup, I'm using a bow setup. Yeah, shit. These guys are really brutal all of a sudden. Okay, ooh, that's neat. Okay, I'm running out of reserve potions, but that's fine. Yeah, stop running around. Okay, so did it. But what else? Like, battle orders I've got. I had energy shield on the assassin because I kind of already knew I needed to like have a bit of mana management anyway, so it wasn't gonna matter if I took a bit of damage to mana instead of life. So I probably could do that. If I get life leech and mana leech, which is not that hard, it just costs money. Then I could potentially have energy shield as well, because then I'm actively refilling pretty quickly. I could just like throw one warmth on also for a bit of flat recovery. And then iron skin, and I'm trying to think what else. I could have gone cyclone armor or the sorceress frost armor. I guess that's the thing I didn't do for the assassin. I could have done. It does need a little bit of investment for the duration to be worth it. What's my inventory like? Okay, I got plenty of space still. Because the duration is like 40 seconds on first level or something like that. Oop, shit. Okay. These guys scare the shit out of me. And it might not even be warranted, but it doesn't hurt to play it safe. I don't think. But yeah, maybe that's the thing. I've got to be more mindful. Because I think I did fine with making the assassin do lots of damage. A thing that I might struggle slightly more with the Amazon, because arguably it's less powerful. Any elemental class that's not a sorceress that I can inherently put Element Mastery on is going to be really strong. So actually maybe I could do an Aura Paladin where I invest in Holy Shock and then I stack 2 other auras. Does that work? No. It won't even tell me what it is because it's got the loot filter on it, which makes it dark if it's damaged. Yeah, okay, Jesus. I wish I could open the door from a distance. So like, I could have done a Mage Druid, where I get Fire Mastery and stuff, and I play Armageddon. And like, that could have been really strong, or I get Cold Mastery, and I do Cyclone. These are all things that I could still do, like, if I was the Sorceress, I could just buy 40 points of Cyclone and still just play Cyclone. It's not great like that. I think it's better to focus on the things the character does good already, because it doesn't cost gold. You can just go, well, here's 40 points in Strafe, now my Amazon does Strafe good. And then, like, the only defensive skills the Amazon has is Dodge. So I put my skill points in Dodge, and then I invest my money in other skills, which I think is pretty reasonable. I'm so far doing okay. I do take like a couple chunks here and there when a zombie runs at me really fast, but I should be otherwise okay. And then if I see a big group of spooky dudes, I can do the extra cold damage arrow to help buy me some time. Seems to be working okay so far. But then Endariel is going to be another difficulty level entirely. There's really zombies here. I was here already. I've done this thing that I've talked about a lot in the series before, where I've been to every other place than where I need to be. Which is really funny. I mention it a lot in the Path of Exile series, because it happens, I think, a lot more in that game than this one. Oh shit. Okay, I spent all of my mana. Oh shit. Oh, he's not even unique, he's just champ. He's just the champ. Oh, they're all champs. Oh no, this one's unique. Make up my damn mind, will I? We're almost level 19. We're halfway. So I might get the level up on Andariel, or in like the throne room. And then what? And then I still don't really get a level up. Sorry, a new skill. What the fuck am I? There isn't. Oh shit! No, I'm stuck in a corner now. And then I mana bankrupt myself, panicked, unable to use skills, and stand there. Fortunately, they're attacking my follower instead of me. That was nearly a death. It wasn't at all what I was trying to do. I just wanted to peek in and then I'll sprint at me. Let's go back to town. Let's go back to town and have a look at what we've got so far. Because we can sell some stuff, and that would be a good start. So like, that's pretty good. Hang on, what's my follower on? 33. I'm on 22. This is 90. Surely worth using. I'm gonna hold on to this because I might actually have a D-socket recipe and then I can replace it, but I just think I'm gonna ditch this after I beat Andariel anyway. Maybe I'll just hold on to that. Because I only need... it's gonna take a bit more strength than that. This is better to sell. Can't use this. Can't use this anyway. It's a good sell. I'm not going to be using that. Not going to be using that ever. Fire resist 7%. I still don't have a necklace. I think I'm better off just selling the gems for now. And then we can just stack some of these up. How are we looking? It's probably fine. Sell this as well. So I have 25,000. How much is the extra gold thing? 90,000. Okay. And I have a charm that I'm putting them on. So every 90,000 I want to come back and get my gold boost. Because the faster I get gold, the faster I can buy new crazy skills from other classes. And that's important. And that's where I can get stuff like lightning mastery if I was going to play javelins on. Which I guess I can still do. Like I can respec and come to it later. And it might just be that I get a really good drop in that category and then I switch. But bow is a little bit my preference. I just prefer it. So it might mean that I just have to try and find a good bow setup. God, they're all just running into the meat grinder, aren't they? Well, let me through. Sick. This area is annoying now that the zombies are super powerful. Okay. The literal last room searched. Cool. So this is where Andariel should be. Not this room in particular, but this floor. And at the rate my XP bar is flying up, hopefully it'll go well for me. Ring mail. Sick. Wait, oh, I didn't even see him. I was busy looking at loot. Oh, we got a HP 3. Where did it go? Okay. It doesn't look that different from the others. That's really funny. Okay, there we go. Get the gold. No. Yes. Such a bait. Okay. Shaman activating. Don't love that for me. I know there's normally another one in the corner, so I'm gonna try and head that way. I don't care if there's like 100 dark ones running around. It's the zombies that I don't want to have to deal with. Because they're really fast now. Gut maim, great. So far so good. You get this HP 3 one as well. You guys could just... I'm trying to loot stuff. If you could politely cease, it would be appreciated. Okay, seems fine. Wildstone shard. Interesting. I could wear this right now. What if we just send it? Did it even get better? I think it just added more modifiers. Plus Wonder Life is kind of hilarious. So this I have on for the 30% poison resist. This I switched just because it has cold resist. Seems bad. But it's got like triple, quadruple the defense, so that's something at least. Okay. Let's open the big door. I knew there would be a lot of guys there, that's fine. We are fine. I can see him scrolling around, but they're not nearby. If I can clear as much as I can without actually aggroing Andariel, that would be great. So I only have to fight her is the plan. Crystal sword? Its sockets? Also, I am excited to get the new axe to get a new and different hiling. I think that's going to end up being important. This guy over here. Can't even tell if I'm hitting him or not. I'm hitting some. Whoa, okay. Found a zombie. Another crystal sword. Okay. Surely Andariel's up here somewhere. There you go. Okay, I'm going to do extra cold damage to her. It seems to be doing a lot of work. That was surprisingly simple.
This maiden shall inflict no more.
Something's fighting me? No? Thought I heard something. Okay, humble townsfolk, that's right, I am your hero. You may rejoice. Okay, we got booties. Mana stolen per hit. Chance of open wounds, +3 to leap. These are going to be infinitely better. And then when I get something better, it sells for a decent amount, which is nice. So hang on, we've got a short spear. It has quantity. Life stolen per hit. It's very tempting, but alas. Yeah, crystal sword 1000, pretty good. We're gonna hold on to this. Thank you. 5% chance to cast amp damage on strike. Life stolen per hit. That's pretty good. Is there a way to make this deal more damage? Yes, but it costs gold. I might just hold on to it for now. Okay, just sell all the gems and stuff. So we're at 41. We're roughly halfway to getting the next gold upgrade. I can swap my armors over now because I'm no longer fighting Andariel. I have gloves in the stash. I guess it doesn't matter which one. Which... What do I even put on it? Something. I'll hold on to it for now. None of it seems to be any good. Put this over here, and let me talk to Warrior. We get to go eat. I do. Now we get to go and meet Rudiment. Now I'm level 18, so I just unlocked Guided Arrow, and I need 6 more levels to actually get Strafe. So I might not even get it before the Maggot Lair. That kind of hurts my soul a little bit. But it's going to make a big deal when it does come in. Because I might be able to keep the amp damage bow and then add damage to it to make it like scale with me for a little while, but that costs money that might be better spent on other things is my concern. Can I drink that quickly? These are slow zombies, I suppose. Well, I guess they're cadavers, not zombies. What? Where's the slow missiles or whatever it is? That maybe she's not the right level to be able to do it. But that's like a skill that I just don't see ever used for anything. God, this is exhausting. is a minion to whomst. Or did I kill him already? That was a weird sliding animation. And I've poisoned myself for no good reason. I needn't have done that. I do have the mana leech on now, which I can see activating a little bit. So, and it's not a meaningless amount. So this will probably, like these boots that now have them will probably work for a little while. And if I can get like a life leech, maybe I should check how much that is. It's definitely going to be more than the 90,000, so it's worth investing the 90 a few times to get the gold up. But also I gotta be looking for charms and stuff that do have the gold up. And items like Alibaba's Talwar. Because that will help a lot. Okay, poison. Bugging me. It's hurting. Alright. We're making good progress though. That's what's important. I'm taking a lot of damage because I'm not very tanky yet. I did literally just like switch to wait, the fucking range on the cold arrow is really short. I think that's the problem I'm having. It's just like not even getting there. I'll pick up more pots. I'll walk into the poison because I'm an idiot. Say with me, folks. Stupido. Alright, we are level 19. Let's put shit. I'm like, can I stop here? No. The answer is no. I can take penetrates. That's pretty not critical currently. I think I'm going to put 5 into strength so I can catch up on armor. I'm a little bit behind the armor requirements with some things. As we saw, we ended at 44 and I only had a 35. So I think wasting 5 now to catch up with it is not the worst. But my dexterity seems to be doing okay. I always seem to have that problem when I'm playing sorceress, where it's like I put a little bit into strength and I'm like, you know, investing every now and again, and then an item will come up and it'll be like, you need 30 more strength for this, and it's like, that's 6 levels. I'm level 80. 6 levels does not come quickly. Mostly for stuff like Tarash's Lacquered Plate had like a, I want to say 88 required strength. Don't quote me, I'm not an expert. So if I am right, that's sick. And props to me for being cool as fuck. Oops. Oh well. Junk. Okay, they're not minions, they're just regular undead. What I could do, actually, let's pulse for a moment. Let's deprive you of these lovely items. And let's make a purchase. I think
I bet you.
they're all jab. Defiance, prayer, which heals. Or blessed aim. Do I need attack rating? I don't think so. I think prayer is going to be better. Yep. Alright. Azrael, you're my new bestie. Can you hold this?
I'll put that to good
Yes,
use.
you can.
I'll put that to good use.
What can I put on that? That will be helpful. I do have a poison damage duel, so we could start there. Say 20, so it's really only 4 extra damage on hit. I could start doing some of this.
Good day.
Put some lifesteal on him. Let's just sell this. I might keep that because 5 to 8 fire damage might be relevant. 1 to 8 lightning damage, poison damage. If I upgrade this, it's 2% life stolen, 2% mana stolen, which is not really that good. So maybe it's just I take the topaz and upgrade them. And then I use that. Is that something? Does that work? 8% enhanced damage? Is that something? Ready? 6 to 21? 6 to 22! Sick. Like, that can't be very good. Repair all of our stuff. Oh, Act 2, and then there's something about the cube. That's fine. Alright, let's go back to the sewers. Now, because I have a melee character in my party, things should be a bit easier. I think. I almost never use the sewers shortcut, mostly because I forget it exists every time, but also because it's like, I just need XP anyway. Do I really need to skip 3 minutes of fighting dudes? Like, do I? Do I really? Okay, he is not dead. That's good. He doesn't. Oh yeah, he only just turned the aura on. I wonder what the. I saw a mod before which was Hireling's aura always. I never realized that it was sometimes off. Why would it ever be off? It doesn't cost mana, it's an aura. Okay, we just both got poisoned for no reason. Nimbly dodged that. Oh. Okay. That doesn't happen to me very often where I find an incredibly short path to the next area. Usually it's a fully explored map before I get to go to the next area. Not by choice. Okay. I need to get a new hat for him. I mean, I can use new gear always. Because other stuff seems okay for the minute. He doesn't seem to be dying. His resistance is massively negative also. But again, that's the thing that I can fix once I have infinite money. Not infinite, but more than. Because I can do stuff like maximum lightning resistance and shit like that. Okay.
Thanks.
Drink this. Let's change my shit up so I have purples on the back, and if I panic, I press a bunch of things, I don't die. I think that's the plan. Ooh, EXP Shrine, finally. Our first one with this character. I was literally complaining in a previous episode that we didn't see any in the first act, because that's normally where you see them. Alright, I think that quest pop means we found Radamant in here somewhere. That's the chest, so he must be just off screen. Great place to put a EXP shrine, can I say. Next to the boss room, it's got all the boss's friends and shit in there. He's really tanky. I'm doing like no damage. That skeleton's also doing no damage to me, which I appreciate. I'm just gonna ignore him and focus on killing the boss. Because apparently he is very tanky. I'm just gonna kill my follower. Okay, I probably could have reacted faster to that one. Why is he got 1 million HP? Is the thing I want to know. Good skill, I will never say no. Very good. It doesn't actually get me anything too helpful right now, but that's fine. It just goes into critical strike, I think. Or dodge. Maybe dodge. Oh, I'm wasting my shrine. Let's try and get a couple of extra kills while this thing is active. I was totally distracted. See if I can get any amount closer to 24 is a win, honestly. It's a shield. It's not very good. Jeez, stand still, would ya? I'm a clean. Alright. Let's head back out. I gotta talk to Atma. Sick. Quest completed. Decade Cane. Now I'm gonna go resurrect my hireling.
Good evening.
Thank you. Okay. 58% extra damage to undead. Extra attack rating against undead. And it still is not gonna, like, really do much more damage than what I have, I think. I need a new bow. Okay, so this stuff. What is this? +1 defense, small charm. Bro, that's fucked. Yeah, we sell that. Yeah, if I get any charms that are extra gold, which I do not think that I have, or resistances maybe. I don't want to put runes and stuff in there because I don't know what category it's going to take, which I think is worth paying attention to. Let's put this pot in here. Okay, we've done the sewers. Every video game has spiders, sewers. It's the first thing you learn at video game developer camp. Ooh, amethyst. Not especially useful to me right now. So I wonder if it's better for me to have the Act 2 follower or the Barbarian follower. Wait, you teleported away. Yeah, I was wondering what that was. Okay, Lordstone Shard is interesting. My aim. Oh, gotta be careful with those guys. Holy shit. There's so many of them. Oh my god. I'm all the way over here and I took a bunch of damage. I wonder if it's because they're champions, or is it because my lightning resistance is negative 100? Might not actually be negative 100, but close. Negative 69. Not especially good. Just one of the difficulty modifiers is making the resistances and armor needed to actually do stuff a lot higher, so that you do actually take more damage. You gotta be a bit more mindful of getting hit, play a bit safer, which I appreciate. Dexterity, do not care. Experience Shrine, bro, I'm being spoiled. It was spoiled. Also, the enemy density in this area doesn't seem to be that bad. Make sure I don't miss that little pile of gold. I know it's only 30 bucks, but look, 30 bucks is 30 bucks. Let's see if I can aggro some more shit. But not too much shit, I guess. My damage has become drastically less impressive in this act. Especially when it took like 700 arrows to kill Revenant. Another experience shrine, what the fuck? Okay, we might actually hit 24 before Magalair. Wouldn't that be nice? Magalair is already a nightmare. Is this an exit? No. Maybe. Okay, jewel drops, pretty good. Playing the assassin for 25 hours and then playing any other character that needs keys, all of a sudden, I forget I need a key. I just keep forgetting I need a key. I don't even pick them up when I see them. But also, like, how often does it matter? How often is it like actually good and worth? Not that often, right? Okay, champion soldier. There's another one. Bro is just dead. Fuck. Oh no. I might also be dead. There's a health shrine over here. I dodged the fucking charge bolts the best I can. Alright. And my shrine has ended. So now is probably the best time to find out that I need a key. Now is the best time to go and resurrect my guy and come back and get the new shrine. And that'll get me to level 20. Still isn't quite there yet, but what's the chance I can get 4 levels?
Need some help?
I can do the Claw Viper Temple. That's about it. What?
Greeting.
It's stuck in a wall? Cool. 2 dexterity, 17% extra gold from monsters. Hoorah. That is good for me. Hold on to the Worldstone Shard. I don't really know what I want to use it on. How much that it just re-rolls? Whatever the thing is. I don't know. Okay, guy's been revived. Let's keep on trucking. So I want to get the most out of this XP bonus. Ideally not have him die. We have to figure out some kind of solution to the beetles because they do so much lightning damage, and if we have to be stuck in the caves with them, it's going to be a real issue. If I have to stand next to them, I will die. And I can't kill them fast enough for them to not run and be next to me, which is my current concern. So, I don't know. Ideally, getting a new skill would help, wouldn't it? Let's try some of this shit out. Bro, it missed. What do you mean never misses? How's this go? I recover some of the mana when it hits, but like not enough. Also, it doesn't penetrate like the regular shots do. Perhaps that's a meme. Okay. I still want to be upping vitality for sure. I still don't have anything new here, so it might be dodge. It's 5%. Strictly worse. Dodge missiles. Yeah, I gotta not waste time sitting there thinking about it. Got XP to get. And not die, ideally. Gold check? 60k. Okay. And we're getting up there. We're invested. We've got an economy booming. I've walked around in a big circle, so I guess we're clearing out this area. Not my intention, I just am walking to parts of the map I have not been yet. Another jewel. Swoop. Bunch of guys here. The other thing is that there's split arrow, and split arrow, I could have been using this whole time, but it makes 2 arrows, and because of the Fire's Magic Arrows mod that all bows now have, right, they pierce, and that's way better than shooting just 2 arrows, and I don't want to invest skill points into it. Even though it is a feeder skill. Multiple shot and guided arrow give bonus damage to strafe. It's a thing for me to invest in later. Like I want to be able to put the points in strafe immediately. I'm okay with putting some in the passive things because I'm going to be using the passive things later anyway. But I don't want to be investing skill points that I'm gonna like wish I had somewhere else. I don't know. I don't seem to have any struggles just single arrowing everything. And I will definitely have strafe before Duriel. Maybe I'll just use guided arrow for when there's, you know, less dudes around or something. Surely that works. Especially if they're like really fast running things that dodge me a lot. That'll save up some time. Okay, we did run out of shrine and we did make it to level 20. Not the worst. I mean, 3 shrines is pretty good. I may have not used them the most effectively, but I think I still will be stuck grinding through the maggot layer. Unless if I just like actually spend time farming XP and go to level 24 before I even go in.
I need a key.
Oh yeah. It missed. fuck do you mean never misses? Trolling. I need to change that. Yeah, okay. Okay. Pile of gold. We love a pile of gold. There's not a lot happening out here. Okay. Mostly I'm just trying to farm. I mean, that's what a lot of this is, right? Like, it's always going to be grinding XP, grinding gold. Grinding gold is really slow at the moment because I don't have any reasonable boosts to it right now. But I'm also like not doing anything important. So I'm not getting like drops that are like, you know, a bunch of uniques and rares and stuff that I can sell for good gold. I'm just getting random shit. I really should be just picking it all up and selling it. I suppose it's fine. Okay. I'm finally seeing some pack density as well. But I'm also glad that there isn't like 100 dung soldiers or whatever they were called. Because they slow me right down as well. That must be the exit there. And that takes me to the dry hills. Sick. They throw a grenade at me immediately upon entry. It's not very hospitable of you. Prince's bow, I'll take that. Also, I have no idea how much value I will be getting out of the prayer aura that my follower has. But I'm hoping a lot, I don't know. Interesting. Champion Undead Scavenger. Follower seems fine. Because I'm sitting next to the well, I'm like, I can hop on that anytime. Potentially save him, but he seems to be doing okay. Yeah, ideally because with the barbarian I had on the assassin character, the hireling, I had a deadly strike weapon, Clegs, and then I had, I think Alibaba's, so I just gave him my one. And it wasn't really about him doing damage, it was just about him triggering deadly strike, which, not amazing. These guys are hard to shoot. So I don't know if I like actually need to look at really damage boosting something for the follower and getting something like life leech. So, ooh, 100 gold. Yeah, I'll take 100 gold. Okay, bunch of guys, but none of them are near me. And birds are annoying to hit. What? He had multiple shots. What is he shooting? I don't even know if they had projectiles. Crystal sword. I'll grab that. I'll come grab this. Just like into my mana pool to kill one bird. Seems good. Okay, come on. Yeah, I'm doing enough damage, but I don't really have much of an upgrade option available to me, unfortunately. So it might just be a slog, and then like hopefully I find a bit of bow, or I hit level 24 and then strafe lets me. It would probably be like triple my damage because the attack speed would be so much faster. And, like arrows per minute ratio gets much bigger. You know, it's almost about that time. What have we got in the old inventory? We have a little bit of stuff in the inventory. We're going to see what sell looks like, right? Let's clean up out here. Our guy didn't die. That's important. Alright, we got a 1 to 40. That's surely better than what Homeboy has, right? What the fuck has he got? 6 to 22. What do I put on the 1 to 40 to make it better? Let's have a look though. So he's on 37 to 94.
Put that to good use.
If we put him at 22 to 103.
Put that to good use.
Having a better floor is better because the ceiling is not that much higher. So unfortunately I will be selling this. 2-6, bro, get rid of that. Fireball, I can't even use those. This is 6 to 21 with 3 sockets. So it's like literally what he's using, right? He's on the Vulge. This is also the Vulge. 6 to 21. Like, I can hold it if I just get better socketed stuff, maybe, but what else we got? Sell the jewel, because that's going to be better. Gold. Why don't I just sell all the jewels? Because they are jank. I think the gold means more to me right now. We're really close to the 90. Some other shit in here I can sell. Surely this is just better. Let's just swap them out. Maybe let's just sell all this. How's that grab ya? Still not enough. Let's sell all this. I'll keep the rune. Okay, we did it. Cool, let's go and get our gold find upgrade. I guess that's also a thing I can spend money on, is barbarian gold find. But the value in it only increases if I get all skills. So it'll just be slightly better than 10% one time, and then every time after that it kind of requires all skills for value because it decreases pretty quickly. But that's the episode. I'm sleepy. We did pretty good. We killed Andariel. It was easy. We killed Radamant. That was hard. Now we've got to go and do the Mega Den. Ideally, we can hit 3.5 levels. Doing the Claw Viper Temple? Oh, that seems like a big ask. I don't know, we'll see. Cheer me on in the comments and hopefully I'll have some luck. It just became nighttime. It's time for bed. I'm going to put up a playlist on the screen with all the episodes from this series. So if you missed anything at the beginning, you can go and check out the Sorceress, the Druid, and the Assassin runs. If this is not the most recent episode, you can find out immediately what happens next over in the playlist. And as always, clicking the subscribe button makes me very happy because I'm really close to 1,000 subscribers at the time of it being recorded. We're only like 10 away or something. And clicking that button will make a big difference to me because since the 6th of December, I have uploaded over 240 videos to try and get to this point. And I would appreciate a day off. So clicking that button means I get a day off, and I would appreciate that. So wish me luck, and I'll hopefully see you next time when we try and get the staff pieces.